YouTubers unboxing video time. This is a weight bench that I picked up off Amazon for $89 plus tax. And so this is obviously not something for myself. If you watch the channel, something I'm gonna get for my kid. I'm not so sure this thing will be able to handle the weight I can throw at it, but we potentially will make a video of me putting some weight on this, and we'll see how that goes. Alright, let me change up the camera angle. So this is a unboxing video here, folks, and there will be an assembly video, maybe one or two videos to make the assembly, and then probably on this channel, so that'll be on a different channel. On another channel we will throw some weights at it. I've got to test out a new bench sling. So you guys can see this. Thin walled. This is less than an 1/8 inch thick. So this is probably, well, wow, you can hear something in there. I don't know if they got desiccant in there. Wow, that sounds terrible. There's no holes. Oh, there is a hole to get it out. Jeez, sand. So maybe that's 12 gauge. You know, somewhere in the 0.12 inch thickness. So that was probably a cross brace. This is a foot, same type material. You can see they punched this with a good old square piece, and it obviously deformed that a bit. Let's turn some light on so you guys can see that. So you see, the thicker the metal, the harder it's going to be punched through it. But I would think that they probably, let's see, they punched it and eventually came back and painted it. Not very thick paint on this, I'll tell you that much. This is not, you know, heavy duty, gonna last a long time. And hopefully all the holes line up, right? That's always a concern. But we'll see. Here's another foot. And you know, this is pretty crappy looking. Look at that. I need to deburr that a little bit. But hey, what do you expect for $90, right? If you're gonna complain about it, like I'm probably going to, then you have to just remember, what do you expect for 90 bucks in today's inflation, right? Biden inflation. Everything costs more, especially in the U.S., because they just keep printing money, folks. Keep printing money. So that's all scuffed up. Like I said, not very thick paint on this. Nor is the walls on it very thick. So this is the post here that's going to supposedly allow you to squat, right? Now, I read the reviews. You might as well forget about trying to squat on this thing. Crap. Well, I've got this out. So these two things would fit into each other. And, you know, even if this was at its highest, I would have to squat down and lift that up. That's not how normal people squat, right? You usually start in upper position. Now, I read that it was taking people an hour and a half or hour to 2 hours to assemble this. Almost looks like you should be able to do it without directions. Look at that shoddy job there. I'm not sure if so they had primer on here and then they painted it, and they obviously missed that spot, and on that end. So threaded on this end. This is probably, I don't even know what that part's for. And so far I don't see any directions. Or maybe I do. Might be on the floor there. Another piece. Super thin. Dang. So this is kind of stuff, folks. If you were to smack this from the side, it's going to lose its strength. I did find the directions. We'll open these up at the end. Alright, here's another one of the things. Now, look at this, folks. Wow, this is some cheap shit. That doesn't even sit down in there. The piece isn't long enough. Yeah, that's not going to do. Was the other one like that? Have we even seen the other one yet? And then here is, I think this is the part of the adjustable leg. Well, looks like I'm going to have to do some editing. This is obviously a steel tube. These things feel like they're glued on the end, so you can't take them off. Same thickness. This actually feels stronger than everything I've picked up so far. You have a ton of bolts here, folks. Obviously, if this thing was welded together, it would be harder to ship, yet more likely to, you know, last longer, maybe. Maybe not. A couple brackets. See if we can find any issues with these. Look alright. What I'm really hoping is by the end of this that I don't have to send it back. So they do give you some wrenches. I would suggest using your own wrench. It's not the funnest thing using these things, but it looks like they're potentially 4 different sizes. Then in this bag, no idea what these are. Oh, these are your handles for doing the not shrugs. Well, it'll come back to me eventually. So you can see quality thing there, threaded on this side. It looks like they got paint on the threads, which may make it a hassle. That's for the dips, folks. And then the bench itself. The bench itself. So this is what I'm expecting to be super cheap. It is probably thin plywood with, you know, obviously a cushion on it. Alright, so they've made this difficult to get this off because they screwed it in underneath. But hey, it was protected. So stitching looks okay. I don't expect this to last very long. Maybe, you know, it'll have some duct tape on it at some point. And the bracket, you know, same flimsy material. So what I don't like, these are thin. There's no vertical structure going this way, leading off of this, which, you know, would help stiffen this up a little, but it actually feels like it's pretty solid. So I'm going to put that together, folks, and then in another video, and we'll report back to you. Now, the instructions. There's all your parts. There are at least 20 some parts on here. And they, you know, made sure this thing got wrinkled to all you know what. So it's going to make it even funner to do this. But yeah, it doesn't look like a whole lot to it, right? And then it does that. So check out my next video. Link below where I put this together. Alright, thanks for checking out the video. Please like, please subscribe.